What's up, guys? This is Justin Davis. I'm here with Kalila.
Hi.
And we are playing Animal Crossing Wild World. Kalila, you brought in your cart from home. And you
Yes.
haven't. This is Animal Crossing Wild World for the DS, not the 3DS, not the new one. This is the old one. So it's been many, many years
Yeah.
since you've played. So we're not gonna make fun of you for your, for your sort of crazy Fallout 3 wasteland that your town has turned into.
I apologize. It's been like 3 years.
That's no problem. So we're gonna run around. Oh, why is your house so empty?
I'm upstairs. I don't know why.
Okay. So hopefully your downstairs is a little bit more furnished.
Hopefully. There's probably a bunch of cockroaches.
Kona Town, that's cute. So we're playing this, I should point out, it's Nintendo's 125th anniversary. The company is 125 years old, so what we're doing is we're playing 125 of the greatest, some of the best Nintendo games that they ever made. And Animal Crossing Wild World was one of them, and it was actually kind of hard to track down somebody that still had a copy of it here in the office. So, again, we're not going to judge you for your town. I'm sure your mailbox is full
Yes.
of, like, angry mail from all your villagers.
They all probably left me.
Let's go ahead and take a tour of. Do you remember? So if you were to run around, are things gonna start like coming back to you? Like where? Like it looks like you had fruit trees planted all over the place.
I definitely had a lot of fruit trees. Oh God. That's my first neighbor. Let's see if I remember how to talk. Nope, that's
Dig.
dig.
We're still trying to figure out the buttons. So that's what I said. That was the joke. Was originally Kalila. We were gonna do this Let's Play with somebody else in your town, and I'm like, I'm just gonna dig a bunch of holes everywhere in your town, and then just leave that there for you for later.
Oh no.
Animal Crossing Wild World was a big deal because this was the first handheld Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
The franchise started on the N64, but then most people probably played it on the GameCube in the United States. And, like, the real-time nature of it, or just being able to pop in and see what your villages are doing and pop back out, made so much more sense for handhelds that I think this DS version was really the first sort of step in... I don't know, like everyone played Animal Crossing on the 3DS, and I feel like this was like the precursor to that.
Yeah, I was definitely a late bloomer to this game because this was my first DS game when I bought one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this and Super Mario Brothers, of course. But
Did you buy it for this?
I bought it so that I could fly cross country and have something to play
right on. That's
when
perfect.
I flew home. But definitely Animal Crossing was a game that my friend had, and I was like, oh, I could
Your poor
trade.
village.
My village looks horrible.
It's so bad. There's just
I don't even know.
It is like a wasteland. We gotta. I'm sure you
Just-
can pull those weeds.
Ah.
So one of the big new things that was added in Wild World that wasn't in the original was you could use Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. It was
Yeah.
actually the second Nintendo DS game that you could get online. The first was Mario Kart DS. The Nintendo Wi-Fi connection kind of famously launched with it. And you could visit your friends' towns.
Yeah.
That was such a big deal because on the GameCube, it actually wasn't impossible to do. But you needed like GBA link cables to do a bunch of stuff, and it was just really hard. And now you could use Nintendo Wi-Fi connection to visit your friends' towns.
Yeah, I did that. Ooh, let's see what I had.
Let's check out your. Does it feel a little bit strange that people are going to be like seeing your bug collection, and, like seeing your town with all the?
This cockroach.
Or is that one of the bugs flying around, or is that a cockroach?
Or it could have been one of the bugs.
Okay. Wild World, sort of every single Animal Crossing game that comes out, adds a few new features and a few new functions. Wild World also gave people more options to like customize their character. So you could do things like change your hat, your facial accessories. You could have an umbrella in this one, and this is all stuff just like little things to make the experience feel a little bit more personal.
Yeah, I definitely made some things. If I remembered, oh, here's my fossil collection.
Like you can make patterns and stuff like that and put them around the town.
Yeah, I would make like shirt patterns.
Right on. It's funny that, not to try to be sexist or anything like that, but men and women do play this game differently. In my experience.
Okay.
Like when I played Animal Crossing, I just wanted to collect everything. But when I talked to people like you and like my wife, like they were super into like making shirt patterns and like making things like when you make the pattern, you don't know how it's gonna look on your character.
Yeah.
It's like you make it and put it on and be like, oh, that's not quite right. I want to tweak it. I want to change it. And certainly men can do that too. Like it's not. I'm not gonna stop anybody from playing a game any way that they want. But I think it's nice that something that's really open-ended like this, like you get out of it what you put into it. It's like,
I definitely made patterns, but I liked dinosaurs, so I made sure, because my favorite dinosaur is the Stegosaurus, so I made sure to get that fossil.
That's awesome. Oh, but you're missing his head.
Oh, yeah, that part. Maybe I'll find it.
That's great. I like sort of the leisurely pace of it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't have anything against action games or shooting games or anything like that, but Animal Crossing feels so different than anything else that's out there.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it all in one day. You couldn't even do it all in 1 week. Like, it was sort of a lesson in patience. Like, you'd collect those fossils super slowly over time. Like, you'd make friends with the villagers super slowly over time. And the game kind of wasn't fun if you tried to just play it. Instead, it just, you know, it's like, okay, just pop in, be patient.
Yeah.
You know, and you'll slowly accumulate that stuff over time. And I sort of appreciated just that aspect of it. Nothing else feels quite like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I definitely appreciated I appreciated the letters for like my birthday and
Yeah,
like
right.
the holidays, or even
Yeah.
like there were times like for New Year's I definitely like turned on my game to see the fireworks when
Yeah.
I played it.
That's exactly right. And it totally becomes a part of, depending on how into it you get, it
Yeah.
becomes like a part of your life. Like you want to, you know, you're with your family on Christmas, hopefully on holidays,
Yeah.
you know, or on Halloween or whatever other holidays you're celebrating. But you would try to find the time to like pop into the game for a minute. Like it just becomes a part of your routine. It becomes a part of, you know, it just feels good to keep like returning to this place over and over and over again. You know, it's sort of, the villagers can kind of almost start to feel like your friends a little bit. It's awesome.
Yeah. If I can remember how to go into a door.
I know. You're playing on it's been a long, long time, and, you know, we're playing on a special DS that you capture from. Is this your house, or is this one of the villagers' houses?
It's one of the villagers' houses. I don't remember which one it is.
Is that a snowball? Can you roll that snowball around? That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think you can make snowmen.
I still can't get over all those weeds. So it's been a long, long time since you've played this, a couple of years. Do you remember any of your villagers? Did you have like a favorite or any that you liked or didn't like?
I forget most of their names.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bad
Sure,
neighbor.
but I mean, like,
But the owl, I liked the owl. He was cranky.
yeah. Like, I always remember there's a pink elephant in my town that I didn't like, and so I'd always hit her with my net to try
No.
to get her to move out.
I didn't resort to violence on my neighbors. I just wanted a town filled with people so
Yeah.
I could give them gifts or random stuff.
Yeah. And then I would always, it's just that same thing, like, everyone plays Animal Crossing differently, you know, they play it their own way, they have their own stuff going on, but then, like, everyone also has kind of a set of shared experiences, where, like, I would also accidentally, like, if there was a person that I loved, I would, sometimes, like, if I had my net equipped, I would, like, accidentally hit them.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I think I figured out how to enter a house,
Right on.
but they're all sleeping.
Oh yeah, because we're not playing at the actual real time. The time on this DS that we're capturing on is not accurate, which is why it's winter, by the way, even though we're recording this in the middle of summer.
Oh, wait, somebody's outside.
Absolutely love the Animal Crossing franchise. Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS was a very, very important one, because it just made so much sense for the handheld platform, and you could play online, and it really sort of set the direction that the franchise continued to follow to this day.
Yeah.
Cleo, thank you for sort of letting us take a moment to run around your sad,
No
your
problem.
poor, sad Animal Crossing town. I'm surprised this guy's not more angry that he hasn't seen you or spoken to you in a couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of yelling.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone at home, share your favorite Animal Crossing memories, or who your favorite Animal Crossing villagers were, or if you also ever hit them with nets, please let me know. I hope I'm not some sort of evil person for doing that. Remember that we're doing these Nintendo 125 Let's Plays all month long, just sort of giving people a tour of some of the best and most important games that Nintendo ever made. So for all things Nintendo, you can keep it locked to IGN.